So, before we get started, did you have anything that you want to focus on? Or are we just kind of seeing what the cards say?
I am making a really big change in about 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of already started, like it's kind of
In
the
process,
process.
yep.
So just hoping it all works out.
Cool.
Unless you talk to dead people, because I've got a few of those as well.
Unfortunately not.
I've got a feeling even if you could, my dad might just stand there and laugh.
I think that's what I'm afraid of as well. Alrighty. So in a second, I'll get you to choose 3 cards from anywhere in the deck. We'll go through them individually, pull it all together, and then we'll kind of just expand on there. So 3 cards when you're ready. Awesome. We have 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Strength, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and Star. So 3 of Swords is typically a heartbreak card. This can mean that something recent has just happened. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean a relationship, but it can be kind of an internal heartbreak of who you are versus who you want to be, all of that in between. The 7 of Pentacles, this is typically admiring your work. However, sometimes it can also be watching time pass or watching things pass by. Strength is self-explanatory, so this is you have the strength to move on, you have the courage to keep going, all of that. The Star, this is we have a little path in front of us and we have a plan to go on it. However, if we get off the path, that's where it gets dark and murky and we can't actually continue. So making sure that we're sticking to the plan. The 2 of Pentacles is all about balance. This can be home versus work, money versus saving versus spending, anything along those lines. And then your Wands. So Wands is typically activity, creativity, and movement. The 9 being that a bit of a battle has just been happened. We're not necessarily fighting anymore, but we're still cautious, we're still alert. And then the 6 is a win card. So something, if it hasn't happened already, it's going to be a win for you. Sometimes we can get a little bit stuck on our high horse though. So this is a reminder that it may not be forever, but definitely celebrate while you can. So pulling all of this together, so you said that you've got something in process. Is that based off something bad that's happened essentially, or is it?
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, yes.
Are we moving? Are we collecting our
We
things?
are.
Yep. Cool. You can do it. We've got this.
Okay.
The only things that we're really worrying about is that balance. So anytime this, are you working at the moment?
Friday was my last day.
Fun. So really just making sure that everything that we're doing at the moment is just balanced. We have this time off to do this thing and we're not taking the time off to sit on the couch and do nothing.
Okay.
However though, if we're working too much, we need to make sure that we are getting our rest because we need this time to work essentially. So that's what this card is coming out. Ultimately though, this is as long as we're sticking to our plan, we're going to stay on our path. We can't get distracted, we can't go off course. Because as soon as we go off course, we're not going to be moving forwards anymore. We're going to have to come back to where we were and then go again. It does say to be alert. It says that the battle is over though, but still be cautious. Don't get distracted by things that you shouldn't be distracted by. Ultimately though, I do think that we'll be okay with this. This is going to be a win. Just because we won doesn't mean that our head doesn't mean that we can shut our eyes, that kind of thing. So still making sure that everything is going to plan. We have the plan once this has happened to continue that going forward. But you've got it as long as you stay with it. That's another thing. Let's pull a couple more cards. This one. So 5 of Cups, this is making sure that we're not focusing on the negatives because otherwise we'll forget about the positives. But we are able to process the negatives that are happening or the loss, the sorrow, whatever is happening. So making sure that it's not necessarily all doom and gloom, but definitely we are acknowledging what happened. And then 4 of Pentacles. So this is start saving everything, making sure that we're being frugal with our money and our time.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is whatever transition we're doing it now because of this. We need to make sure that we're going to be able to continue doing it. But ultimately, yes. I'm going to pull another card for this one. Don't get stuck in your head though. That's so the sword, 8 of Swords. You can see that she's trapped here, but she's got all the swords around her, making it look scary. The actual issue is the vines. It's not the swords itself. So the less that we can the more that we can get out of our head, the easier it's going to be to actually identify any problems that are coming or any problems that are there. And then your 10 of Wands. So this is the battle is over. You're still carrying a bit of that baggage with you though, but it is over, essentially. So ultimately, yes, I would say definitely keep going with this transition. Make sure that we've got that plan and it's a tight plan. We're sticking to it. We cannot get distracted. And then just really saving that money and anything what we can as well.
Wow.
I'll get you to pull an oracle card just before you go.
Very. Ooh.
I know, I do a lot in 5 minutes. Alrighty, I'm going to choose that one for you. Yeah, no, it's fine. You can look at it. So you're very close to achieving your goal, and a fiery climax approaches. Be alert, but stay on your plan. Do not get distracted.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
If you want, you can take a picture of these
Why
for
not?
later. And was that cash or card today?
Let's see if I can put it just big cash.
Awesome.